Well, happy May Day, everybody. This is SpiritedDragonfly coming to you with my very first video of crystals. Crystals are one of my biggest passions, as don't mind the dust, but that's part of my TV stand, along with a lot of other stuff. Tiny apartment. But I want to share with you my crystals as they are beautiful, and I also work on crystals. I take them, I buy them already done. I buy bracelets, and I also tumble and I cut them and make them into jewelry and other items. So I thought this would be a good video to start off spring, because here it's about 80 degrees, so I guess it's spring. Now, this company that I bought this from, she sells on Instagram, and I can keep my box open for as long as I want and add to it, so I don't have to worry about too much shipping. And their name is Earthprescribed. And there was a thank you note on the top of the package. Oops, sorry about that. I did do a video already on this, but it was unpacking them and it was over an hour, so I thought this might be an easier way. So how about we check it out? One of my very favorite pieces that I got, that most of you will recognize, is an amethyst geode piece. This also has little bits of calcite, and the other side shows you the geode. But it's also something, I'll show you in a little bit, there's something else you can do with this. I did get one other piece, which is kind of called, I've heard a ladder, because it's thinner and the way it's shaped, but this is also another beautiful piece of amethyst that I received in this package. Amethyst is calming, it helps you to relax, it's beautiful. But it is one thing you don't want to keep in the sun because it will fade. Another piece, I kind of got them out of frame. There we go. Another one that I got is something I've never had before. Now this is regular fluorite, or I don't know if there's an exact special name except for rainbow fluorite. As you can see through it, my white paper there is absolutely beautiful, and this is what I'm about to show you. This is also fluorite, and I'm not exactly sure how to spell it or how to say it, excuse me, but it's yttrium fluorite, and this piece is a light purple, and once I break it down and tumble it, it will look more like this teeny tiny little ice cream cone I bought. So that will be a work in progress, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Another very beautiful piece that I got is called, or it's a tower because it has 6 sides and it's a point. It's called unicorn stone. I do not know for sure what all stones or crystals and minerals are in this. I just thought it was very beautiful, and I thought I would show it to you also. I love my towers. And again, my following. Another piece I got is clear quartz, and clear quartz is very good for amplifying amplifying the energies of other crystals. And this one that I got from her, she called a marshmallow clear quartz. And as you can see, that's exactly what it looks like. And I'm hoping, with the window open, I'm going to try and find real quick some rainbows. But as you know, I'm new at this, so bear with me. Also, if you are interested in crystals or makeup, which I will be starting soon also, why don't you hit that subscribe button, and why don't you hit Marvin, the little thumbs up button here, and so you know when I upload a video, and you can see the different things that I'm making. And there's a rainbow right there, and some of the beautiful crystals I have. So that is clear quartz. This is called a cabochon, which means it's ready to be made into a necklace. And this is called, a couple people say it different ways, labradorite. And labradorite is, as you can see, an amazing stone. As I turn it, it can turn blue. There, you see down at the bottom, it can turn green. And it's kind of in a leaf shape. But that is one that I will be wire wrapping and making into a necklace. Or maybe even a bracelet. I'm not sure. The next one that I have is a very, I'll set this to put it on there, a very protective stone, and I'll show you the back first. This is black tourmaline, and black tourmaline is very protective, and very good to wear, very good to put a small piece on each side of your door to keep negativity and things out. And then on the other side is the clear quartz, like the marshmallow. So this is very amplified, the energy of protection. This is one I really wanted, as it will do very well in protecting my house and protecting me. It's one of my very favorite stones. I have another piece of black tourmaline, and this one has a little bit of lepidolite in it. If you can see kind of the shiny right there, and it's a little bit flaky. There's a couple types of lepidolite. Lepidolite has lithium in it, and lithium is something doctors give to people for depression, I believe possibly bipolar and several others, but don't quote me on that. But it is connected to, as you see, the black tourmaline again. And this is another beautiful piece, but it's very fragile. Another lepidolite that I've received is another six-sided tower, and it's the different type of words are hard, lepidolite. But it's a nice, it's short, but it's a very nice, chunky piece of lepidolite. Very purple with white in it. And it's another one that is very good for calming and anxiety and depression. Now, I had the marshmallow clear quartz. Here, I got a little family of clear quartz and points in a way. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on there. This one, and don't is also a self-healing one. As you can see, it was not broken, but it healed itself. I mean, not man-made broken, but healed itself while still in the ground. And when you can see another crystal inside, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see, it's also called phantom quartz, when there is a second point inside this one. And that one is kind of hard to see, but that is also a very beautiful piece. This is my first order from them, and I have been very happy with it. Now this is also a quartz, but this is a Colombian lithium quartz. I'm gonna have to check my notes just for a second. Sorry, Lemurian quartz. Lemurian, as you can see, this has rainbows in it and all kinds of other, kind of like a little family. Lemurian has small lines or striations on it. I don't know how well you can see on this. I will have others. But it's considered a record keeper, and it says in the history books that the lines were a code that people thousands and millions of years ago would imprint on a crystal so that their information and everything about them would be known later in life, like today. So that is just a very, very pretty one. This is a very grounding stone, and it's a half polished piece, and it is called red jasper. As you can see, this is raw, or rough as they say, and then this point right there is polished, and it also has what they call druzy, and I can show you a little more of that in a bit to explain, but there's got a little cave in it. And this was actually in a mystery bag that I got from her. And there's druzy down here also, you can see it. A couple pieces, one right there also. So that is red jasper, and it's a very grounding stone. Now, two of my very favorite, well, I have two, boy. One of my very favorite stones is called ocean jasper, and it comes in every shape, color, and size. This is the first one, and probably one of the favorites that I got out of this box. And it also has a cave right there. Not really any shiny druzy, but when you are close, you can look in and you can see layers underneath of it. I don't know if I'll be able to show that. I don't know too much about editing yet, so you guys are going to get unedited videos for a little bit, so I apologize. Here is the second piece of ocean jasper that I got. And this one has a little cave there, but it has a mouth. And look at the tiny little dots, or little balls inside there that are kind of hiding, but it is also a very beautiful freeform piece of ocean jasper. This one is called polychrome jasper, and if you can see right, I can't point to it too well, right, this could be interesting. you'll see right about there. This is called a flame, as it has been carved and turned into a flame. And this is my flame polychrome jasper. And it comes in all kinds of colors also. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful crystal. None of my tips were broken, which is very important. She packaged this extremely well. I highly recommend her. This is also in a mystery box, and I'm sure everybody's heard of fool's gold. Well, its real name is pyrite, and this is actually a ball, or they call it a sphere, of pyrite. And when I was talking before about these having something a little extra, when you display them, probably wouldn't use this normally, but you can use a crystal to display the spheres. Next is a fantastic stone, and you'll know if you have watched the Vikings or any older movies where they're sailing back in the day before compasses. This is called pink optical calcite. And now it's a little too opaque to use too much, like the optical calcite. But normally when it's clear, you can put it on something and it will magnify it like a magnifying glass. And I just watched the Vikings series, and they use this to help guide them through the seas, to where they are going. I'm not quite sure how, as I'm learning, but this is a very beautiful rectangular piece also. And that's pink optical calcite. Now, I showed you the purple fluorite, and that tower back there, right there, is fluorite. Here's when it's cut into a smaller piece like a worry stone, and this is green fluorite, and you can even kind of see through it. But this is just a very pretty piece of fluorite that I also got in a mystery bag. Now this is probably one of my very favorites also that I got, and it always has been. This is called Crazy Lace Agate, and a lot of it comes from Arizona, New Mexico, and Mexico. And this big puffy heart, look at all of those colors, is Crazy Lace Agate. And I just can't believe how beautiful this crystal is. It is definitely one of my new favorites. Next, I have one that is actually glass, but it's millions of years old, or billions. And what it is it was shot out of a volcano, and then over the years it hardened and turned into beautiful stones. And this is obsidian, which is also very protective. And this one is rainbow obsidian, and it's a cabochon, so I'll be making it into a necklace. And you can see the green right there, I hope I can kind of see it. This is a gorgeous piece, and my first piece of rainbow obsidian. Let's try it. There, oh, there, I got it. I think it is just, depending on the way you look at it, it's just amazing. And that will make a gorgeous necklace also. Now I have two more spheres, and they are the same thing. And a lot of people don't know this, but there is such a thing as pink amethyst. And that's what both of these are. This is the first one. And turned into a sphere. And there's all kinds of, there's some green in there. Lots of little caves. They're druzy. And that's more, that's more of a druzy where it's like sparkly inside. And then the smaller one, which was in a free bag, or in a mystery bag, is this little one. Now that's more druzy. If you can see, it's really shiny and sparkly inside, and even on the outside. And these are my two pink amethyst spheres, and that is something that actually would look very pretty on either one of my pieces of amethyst. I got a freebie, and I'm not 100% sure what my free gift was, but they're 3 little cubes, and I believe they are lepidolite. She has not got back to me yet, but there's purple in there. And this one has a lot of beautiful purple. And they're just cute little cubes to have around. Set them in a pretty dish, or sometimes you can put them in flower pots or different ones in a vase. Now, one of the best ones for heartbreak or healing your heart, and no pun intended because it's a heart pendant necklace, is rose quartz. And let's see if I can show the pink in this. There we go. And it's just a little heart, and it's a rose quartz pendant, and it is very good when your heart is hurting or broken, to help gently mend it and help you heal. I have another little pendant, which is also a very grounding and protective stone, and I also got a puffy heart with it and a bracelet. And this is called hematite. And some hematite, yes, is magnetic. These are not. But here first, there's the little, you get reflection. There we go. It's just like a kind of a dark gunmetal gray. And that is another pendant. And then I got this beautiful hematite bracelet. And this hematite, ooh, you can see stuff in my house. Heart. They are beautiful. Wonder how many times I'm going to say beautiful in this video. I do have a couple, actually 3 videos I need to film that are Jeffree Star mystery treat boxes. And I also have an ice cream box and a couple of others. And once I get to 100, I plan to have a giveaway. 100 subscribers, I plan to have a giveaway. And let me know, would you rather have a crystal or would you rather have makeup? And this is a very pretty one. And some of them are so hard to tell. It's kind of a yellowish green heart, and it's either serpentine or chrysoprase. And hopefully she'll get back to me soon, but it's just another beautiful heart. Here is just a little amethyst point. They call it a little celestial flower. You can see all the little points on that. And yes, again, I am new at this, so I would not mind some suggestions in the comments on what else I could do. Just learning, but please don't be mean, but suggestions are very welcome. So there's a little amethyst celestial flower. Now I only have 3 more, but they're some of the most amazing ones. Remember I said the Pedialyte has lithium in it, and the lithium, when you have it with you, helps to keep you calm because it actually gives off lithium, which is what doctors make into, as I said, like antidepressant medication and different things. This is lithium quartz, and it's a lithium quartz point, and it is absolutely amazing. It's got the different lines in it, and it is a phantom quartz. It is also self-healed. Yes, I label everything, don't mind me. But this is a lithium quartz point, and when I hold these lithium quartz, my fingers tingle. I can feel the energy from them. Oh, and this one does have the striations like I was trying to show you on the other. As you can see, I think you can, the little lines, that's supposed to be code and memories of people from millions of years ago that has been etched into the crystal. These little set of Vasco quartz I absolutely fell in love with and had to have, and they are going to be adorable earrings. They are called Tabasco quartz, and see if I can get it. They're kind of a purpley rainbow on the inside, if you can see that. And they're green on the back. I can wrap to where you don't see those, but they're just 2 little triangles that'll make very pretty earrings. And the last and most impressive crystal that I got is called a smoky Tibetan quartz that has fluid in it. There are bubbles in it of water. So that water is millions or billions of years old. It's a little point, and it's going to be hard to show on here, but where she has this black piece, if you move it just right, you can see a bubble moving back and forth, and it actually still has water in it, and it just formed right around it. These are somewhat rare, but smoky quartz alone is also a very grounding stone and good for depression and protection. But with that bubble, it is just amazing, and this will just rub right off. I'm not worried about that, but it just has some very unique angles. Oops, sorry. And is very pretty. So that is my crystal haul, as you can see. This time that was 2 different orders I'd kept my box open with for, and there guess I'm sharing some of my passion. of crystals. And I do believe that crystals, like the earth, are energy, and they do have healing properties. So I will let you go. As I said, I have several other videos to film, but I wanted to share these with you, and I will be doing more unboxings of these, and I also may do some videos where I'm actually working on them. So thank you for tuning in, and I would love it if you hit the subscribe button. And if anybody remembers Marvin the Martian from Looney Tunes, this is Marvin, thumbs up. If you hit that thumbs up, it'll tell you each time that I put out a new video. So thank you, everybody, and keep smiling, as it always makes people wonder what you're up to. Have a wonderful day.